What up, guys? It's Terminal. I'm back with another one of these patch rundowns. This time it's the first on this new system. It's a short patch, not much going on, but I wanted to do this as a little bit of a test run, make sure that everything looks right, get any feedback, etc., etc. Ideally, going forward, this is going to be the layout, and then I add things on, and I can uh, sort by different patches and different heroes, and compare between the patches, etc., etc. But let's get started. Pretty much Apollo buffed. This disengaging sigil change is now one of many buffs to his gun over time. The heal buff is a pretty good change because of the reduced survivability with the change to his riposte. Cooldown change is just a little bit of a consistency. Late game, you're probably having Echo Shard anyways, so this doesn't make too much of a difference. But up until then, if they're not dying in one rotation, then you're probably not killing them. Important thing about the ult change is that when they are below the threshold, it's actually doubled. So this is 20 plus, if it's maxed, 0.6 instead of 0.3, which is a pretty sizable increase. Graves got the recent consistency buffs, which ended up being pretty substantial damage buffs. I don't know how much of her power comes from the earn changes and how much is because she's just actually OP, but I've also seen people getting just nuked and one-shot by her, so this is probably for the best. I think that the consistency is better to have than the damage, and the levers that they have are much better now. These McGinnis changes are a bit weird. Her turrets are really strong right now. The tracking changes made it way more consistent damage, and I think that they may have been a bit overtuned in damage-wise to compensate for their targeting previously. I don't think that the ult is a problematic ability. I think that it's being exasperated by the current state of the urn. There's clear counterplay. It's already in like one of the weakest states it's been. I think that dash slow is like the one thing that was keeping it stronger than it was before. I don't think this is going to change the frustration against McGinnis. Probably a low elo skewed nerf. Pocket changes, these are mostly a placebo thing. Realistically, when you're getting max affliction, the value of it comes from like completely negating healing. Say it lasts 20 seconds, you're losing 80 damage. That's not going to make or break most fights. The cooldown on Cloak is just a slight consistency nerf. You're able to be everywhere on Pocket. You're still going to be able to be everywhere, but you might be 1 second slower to be there, which matters in a MOBA. But I don't think it's that crazy. Silver's getting her burst nerfed again, and then a little bit of the SAM ability on Bola early game. The curse and fire, it's a little bit fake. When you get this ramped up, this is another one of those like low elo skewed things. Most players in higher ranks are not letting Silver free hit you at full stacks. And if you're in a position where you are getting free hit by Silver, this 5% doesn't matter. Also, when they nerf her burst damage, that means that you're getting into ult less consistently. So we'll see how this changes her. I still think she's going to be about the same hero. Victor changes here are 10 seconds is nothing. Like, will you be able to notice this in 1 in 10 games? Maybe. But in most situations, like, you're not dying off cooldown. And if you are, you probably shouldn't be dying off cooldown. Yamato, power slash spirit scaling. This is a revert to the previous buff. I think that reducing the lockout time after she uses her one in the previous version, or in the previous patch, is a bigger buff than the damage. You know, if you have 200 spirit, this is giving you 50 damage on your power slash. And at that point in the game, 50 damage is not make or break kills, right? Like, just not the case. This 2 meter nerf is like kind of silly. It's very clear that the power in Flying Slash comes from the 40 Spirit. I would have much rather have seen, uh, if they were going to nerf the range, cut it down to say, like, I don't know, from 30 to 20, and then give it back later. Or cut the Spirit, but I mean, this amount of nerf, it would probably be like, what, a 5 Spirit nerf? Like, not even. Uh, but yeah, overall, Yamato's still going to be fine. Victor's fine. We're going to have to see about Silver because it's kind of hard to tell exactly how much this is going to impact her ult buildup, but I think she'll be okay. Pocket's totally fine. McGinnis's power isn't in her ult. This is just, it's going to be a little bit less annoying on Urn, I guess. Graves is probably still going to be viable, but it's really hard to tell Graves damage just by reading stuff like this. You have to see it in game because it's so many factors at play. And then Apollo, go Overflow and Merkmag on him, please. Thanks for watching.